Hey, I'm back for the next round of my records. Here is Amsterdam Drift, 150cc, 136.3, 70. So this track was quite annoying to time trials, to be honest. Especially section 2. I missed the UMT there, lol. This water dicer is so bad. Like this ending here, and you have to empty treat off it. But apart from that, lap 2 is mid. Can I just adjust here? Yeah, fine. I missed the MT there because I think I was gonna hit the wall. So I decided not to go for it because I didn't want it to end the run on such a good pace for me. Since I haven't showed you everything from this point on, I'm gonna do this. Show the track on 150cc, then on 200cc. Then gonna go to the next track. Honestly, on 200cc, section 2 is even worse than 150cc, to be honest. There's also section 1 cut. Here. Quite wide turn here. So next is gonna be Riverside Park. Gonna show 150cc first because it's the better version of the track, to be honest. There's a track I don't do on the 200cc version. The knees are white at the beginning here, on the right side. You have to do frame perfect hops 3 times in a row. On all 3 laps now. So I'm not gonna bother with frame perfect hops 3 times in a run, you know. Now you're supposed to do this track with Scooty as well. But back then it was still Biddy Buddy. I was struggling quite a lot to get a good lap 1 on this track. So once I got this 26.3, I decided to end it. and call it a day. And since then I haven't gotten battery swap. I don't know if I ever will, to be honest. I'm quite satisfied with the one I got. Also the ending slide here. The ending button slide. Yeah, you can see here the world record is a 020. I have a 1043. Normally this watch is now also with pipe frame, since like I said there is no glider ramp on this watch. But back then he was with Billy Belly, so there's also this shortcut. It's quite tough to master, honestly, to not die. And now, what I call the world's biggest garbage ever created. DK's number was way. That's the previous world record splits. Just judge this, you know. The combo of the world record is just unplayable for me on this track, so I decided to do both CCs with Yoshi, Teddy Buddy, and standard blue tires. This is probably the most inconsistent track of the entire game. I'm not even joking. It was these fucking ash pipes, honestly. I think it was made by with the ass and not by the. It was not done by thinking, and it was done by someone's ass, you know. Nothing, just nothing works on this track, to be honest. The glider ramp doesn't work properly. The ash pipes doesn't work. The bumps are just a nightmare. The double club just doesn't work either. These bumps are just enormous. Look at these. For me, this is not even a track. How can you call something that doesn't work as a track? I don't understand. I don't understand the hype about this track. Why it's played a lot online. I don't understand anything. It's nothing but fun. I don't know how people can like such a bad track. For me, even a bad custom track on Mario Kart 3 is better than this. Like, you know, Troy TW98 when he did the Impossible Custom tracks. Even these work better than this track. That's just how bad this track actually is. At least I'm closer to what we called on this track than on this category than to 150cc, and I got a much more consistent run, as you can see. On 150cc I don't even know if I can even get to 159. That's just how bad I am on this track, and that's just how bad the track actually is. On 200 on the other hand, there's less thing to worry about, but the track is still very bad, honestly. On this track, I think I can get the mid 34, because double cut, yeah, as you can see, double cut doesn't work at all. The H5 doesn't work either. You can tell how angry I am that Nintendo remade this track instead of Toast Part 3, for example. And that's why I'm already putting this at the very bottom of the tier list with the tier garbage. To be even more precise, the garbage concentrate tier. I just can't stand this track. I can't. I can't. Yoshi's Island. The exact opposite of what I just said about DK Snowballcross. DK Summit, whatever you call this shit. Yoshi's Island is such a lovely track. You can tell how much Nintendo paid attention to the simple details. The music also is so good. Even if the clouds you hit here opens the path there, on 200cc is much more obtainable, if that made sense, than on 150cc, since you have higher speed. But on 150cc it's an absolute nightmare. I'm gonna see in just a few seconds. But this one on Yoshi's Island 200cc for me is quite good, even if once again the world record crumble changed to clown car again. I mean Koopa Clown, sorry. It's just literally a clown car, you know what I mean. I can't improve this by a lot. Probably something like 27.4 will probably be my limit. Now here comes a one before what we called got improved massively to a 0.0, what we called was Alberto, and it was nearly impossible to beat without bass break. And last September, I was on the grind, failed a few world record paces on lap 3, and I ended up getting this current one I have here. You're gonna see how good I am on this track, truly, honestly. This one is truly special to me because it was third worldwide back then. Now it's fifth, but this lap 1 is not the greatest, I'm gonna admit, but lap 2 was pretty good, pretty solid overall. And lap 3, despite the bad ending, it was also pretty solid. But there's a new strat now, which current world record does, which is to do lap 1 shroomless, still get the cloud, because otherwise your run is dead. Then do the lap 1 shroom I just did, on lap 2, but with this shroom also. Here, this one. And do this shortcut again on lap 3. It helps getting faster paces and also getting the pace break, which yes, the current world record holder does get. This one was too much for me. I even, after getting this one, I gave up because the grind was very painful overall. Because of this fucking crab there, the second one. And also this insanity empty combination. And the lap 3 cloud as well. I have to do this to get the cloud, you know. Before that I had 158.8 or 7, I don't remember exactly, but since Sweeter was found to be faster, because before it was Teddy Buggy as well, it changed the track completely, and it made the track way easier to drive, and you really have to pay attention to your gliders more than with Teddy, but otherwise the track is way easier overall. Now Bangkok. Bangkok is a special track, to be honest. I mean, you're supposed to do a cruise and slide there, but I don't do it because it's so bad. The borders at the end of the track are just bad. That drift was bad as well. That shortcut is ridiculous. And now, probably the worst part of the track. This one. What's called the cut bounce. Normally you're supposed to go on the top path, but it's pretty hard to manage to get that consistently, so I only wanted to get a 143 and got it, so I decided to end the grind immediately after. $200cc is the same story. I got a 114 and ended the grind immediately after because this track is not made for me, I guess. This time I managed to go up. These stairs at the end are quite weird also. So now there is Mario Circuit from the DS. Honestly, it was a pretty surprising addition. We all thought it was gonna be Airship Fortress, but sadly Airship Fortress never came on this game. Sad. Because we got too many called fan favorite rituals. Mushroom Gorge and DK Summit, whatever you call this shit, included in a lot. And two surprising additions as well in Moonview Highway and Daisy Circuit. This shortcut is a nightmare. And I failed the shortcut on a free, as you can see in a few seconds. But apart from that and the emptiness, the track is quite enjoyable to play. I had a lot of fun playing it. This disc on 200cc on the other hand is pretty much the same story. But this cut is a shroomless cut now, which makes things even more, even worse. Yeah. This niche is very bad. And now probably one of the hardest and most technical tracks of the entire game, Waluigi Stadium. I should delete this one because he improved by, as you can see, 0.2. And here is F at the top of Waluigi Stadium since May last year, I think. Never mind. It's been 1 year already, so like 380 days or something. And there was a time until a few weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, he was over a second ahead of second worldwide. That shows just how good F actually is. F is a monster of a player as well. He has world record of Mount Wario currently. This track also. And Cluster Cruise, or whatever you say it, it's also in the Special Cup first track. This half-pipe is so difficult. That's part of the reason why F is so far ahead of the rest, because he understand this half-pipe and the rest of the quad in such a way that he is true master of the track. Nobody ever came close to him once he got world record. Even Panda, which is known for being good at very inconsistent tracks, sorry, can't even get close to him. Literally gave up after F got multiple improvements. Was like, nah, I'm not playing this track again. Not worth. Normally you're supposed to get 5 half-pipe boosts on this half-pipe. As you can see, I'm only getting 4th. Honestly, getting a 156 for me was a true miracle, honestly. But the track is quite fun to play, but very difficult. I got this recently. Sadly, lap 3 was not particularly good, but managed to finish the run and get a 126, which was my goal, and I got it. So yeah, so this combo is a world record combo, and on many other tracks as well. Normally you're supposed to have 8 coins there, but I missed one. This half map is weird. This ending strat is very hard for me. Yeah, there's 4 cups and 1 track remaining now. Singapore Speedway, what a beautiful surprise this track actually is. I love this track so much. It's probably one top 3 favorite city tracks on of the entire game. With Madrid, Athens, and Sydney, they are all very close overall. On 200cc is not as good as in 150cc, but it's still a very decent track overall. Normally you're supposed to Genzo of the ramp here and not do this. But Genzo is too bad for me, so I didn't ride. This track on 150cc on the other hand is very good, but also very hard overall. Normally an out of top 10. As you can see, Vincent again just levels above the rest. Never mind, I'm still 10th. Yeah. The music, the atmosphere, everything about this track is so good. On the other hand, this lighter slide is a fucking nightmare. I dislike lap 3 up until this point. I don't know, I'm just not that good on this lap 3. I don't know. Just the ending and I should maybe go back to this one and get 156. But yeah, I don't really have the motivation to go back to this shortcut right now. But yeah, that's it for wave 4. Here is wave 5. Athens is a very difficult track but very good at the same time. I love it. This shortcut is a bad shortcut. I just about missed sub here, but I don't care. I got the one I wanted, so I left it here. Honestly, on 200cc this track is hard. Honestly, hard. Because of this UMT already. And this next, my god. This glider was a nightmare to figure out, honestly. I should improve both of my Daisy Cruiser. I know I don't like this track, but I should improve them. Although this is not the correct combo, I should use... I don't remember the name of it, but it's way easier. And I don't remember if it's scooter, AC scooter or anything else. The 150cc one is way better than this one. Even if I can still improve it by like 0.2 or 0.3, overall because of the new SWATs found by Army. Because of the new coin SWAT he found. Honestly, Moonview Highway was such a nice surprise. I struggled quite a lot because of the combos handling and empty, but once I figured out it was pretty damn fun on 150cc, to be honest. On 200cc on the other hand is not the same story. I should go back to improve my 200cc time also. The bug I told you about earlier about inward bites, it's also these kinds of combos with cards as well. So you can get the boost by turning a bit before hitting a coin. Nice game. This shroom was annoying to figure out, but I managed to do it, so... Also the remix of this soundtrack is, oh my god, it's so fucking good, oh shit. The original version of on the Wii was already good, but this one is just on another level, man. The track is not as boring as it used to be on the Wii for me, so it's a big plus thanks to the music. This amazing soundtrack, oh my god. But that doesn't save 200cc, to be honest. I don't know what it is, but I don't really like that category, to be honest. This bomb car, oh my god. On 200cc, it's a big jump scare if you read it, oh my god. And this ending as well. The next track, like we all call it, the bathroom track, was a very surprising addition to this game also. We'll show you 200cc first, since it's the one I'm gonna improve. I don't want to deal with 150cc anymore on this one. It's very well made, don't get me wrong, but the swords on it are disgusting. Yeah, on 150cc, it's what can I even say about this watch? Very inconsistent, that's why I could say. Yeah. And there's even a list I don't even do on Absolute 3 because I couldn't figure out how to do it. So you have to do this, then hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, to UMT. UMT here as well, SMT here, Shroom here. You can get a lucky high glider, fast glider here as well that says 0.3 overall on one lap. You have to do the same thing here again. Same SMT UMT combo. But you can go on the side here and go inside the ring into the grass and release UMT normally. Lap 3 on this one was very good for me. Because no shrooms, you know? And better than a lap with shrooms. Even if I missed that SMT that cost me the sub, getting a better shroomless lap than a shroom lap is already solid on this one. So, 3 full cups remaining. Los Angeles laps, 150cc. I could probably go back to this track and that sub, but for now I don't want to. I made the calculation and I need to replay like in total 80 categories. There is a total now of 192 categories overall, because 2 CCs, 150, 200cc and 96 tracks. 96 plus 96 equals 192. Which is quite a lot for this game, but yeah, I do this tracks. For me it's faster than a normal MT glider, but apparently it's not used. This shortcut is quite bad to be honest, but I managed to do it fairly well on this one, so I don't really care that much. On the other hand, I should improve my 200cc time on this track, because it's not with the wild combo anymore. Yeah, part frame is used here again. And now I present to you the most useless track of the game, Sunset Wilds. Yeah, because you know sunset means that the sun go down, right? Right? Yeah, the sun just stays like this for the whole race. So while calling this Sunset Wilds if there is no sunset. Although the track itself is very poorly made also. So that's why I call this track useless. Very disappointed remake. Even Mario Kart Tour, the phone game, have the sunset features on the track. And the console game cannot do it. Excuse me? What? This NISC is lucky based. It's like rolling the dice. If you get a 6, you get a fast one. If you get a 2, you die. Like this. I think I got two or three times, 2 times on this one. So yeah. I was very scared to fail the ending here. I thought I was dead, but apparently I was not. Control TTC, this track is not much better, to be honest. It's the same thing, but without the rolling the dice NISC. To be honest, it's not that much different. But there is the... I don't know if you can call this a NISC, but you can cut inside without hitting the weird thing. Because if you hit the transparent thing or whatever you call it, you lose your drift. Yeah, you lose your entire drift. So you have to go inside without hitting the off-road and without hitting the thing on the outside. I think it's called the death thing, if I remember correctly. Because if you're too tight, you're dead. If you're too wide, you're dead. That's as simple as that, to be honest. Yeah, we just cut that to gain a bit of time, to be honest. Because I don't have to waste time on a simple wasted track, to be honest. I should TT this track then, because I need to change the combo. But I don't know if I will, because this track on Tron DTC is just... how to call it? Weird? But somehow fun? That's how I would describe this, to be honest. I'm quite happy with all the ones I've got for what I used, except for DK Summit. Movie Highway and Daisy Cruiser 200cc both. And also the Baffin Track 200. Yeah, there is this code. And this is. So apart from that, I don't remember quitting the track before getting one I'm satisfied with. And now Vancouver Velocity. Oh my god, this track is, yeah. On 200cc it's a bit harder than on 150cc for a few reasons. The stairs and section 1, I think. Normally you should use Kimbo on this track with the same combo, but I really struggled with Mario on this track, so I said, you know what, let's keep the Mario PB for now. And every time when I set a run, I try to be as close to my best splits as possible. So on most tracks, I'm not further away than 0.5 of my best splits. I'm often like 0.250 to 0.3 off, even sometimes less. So this track was a missed opportunity for me when it dropped. If I was better at section 1 at release, I could have gotten world record. Yeah, I missed it by probably just a few hours. Then Panda came out of nowhere and lowered the world record by more than 2 seconds in just a few days. So I gave up, and after I did a different track, I don't remember which one it was, I came back to it and got the 2001, which is this one. I had the 211 before Panda dropped at 159 out of nowhere. Honestly, this track is quite fun for me despite section 1. And this shortcut here. I don't know if I will go back to this track again or not. And now, starting from this point, only wave 6 is remaining. Wave 6 was probably the hardest wave of them all, to be honest. I'm not fully happy with this one on 1, but I wanted to get a 144, which I got, so let's say to end here. Even if I missed one trick and 1 minute ago, I think, on lap 3. Otherwise, the pace going into lap 3 was very solid overall. My best please give me a 0.5 here. I had I had big troubles with lap 2 on this track because it's quite clearly the hardest, especially in 150cc, because of this. Yeah. Lap 2 was very good on this one. And it goes down from here. Yeah, I slided. And no, never mind, I only missed this. I needed to do 3 ups and then get the MT, and I slide loaded. And starting from that point, it was over. I lost like 0.250 just on that alone. Then comes the badness at the end. Of course, yeah, I can't get a good one. So for me, this was a good enough one. I didn't do Nice lap 1 ending, but did it lap 3 ending. So I can probably get a 114 if I really cared, but since I don't and I'm happy with this one, decide to let that here. Honestly, this track on 200cc was very fun to play despite the NIST overall. This NIST is so bad. Starting with the better version of the track, I guess. But this track is also in the same category as DK Summit for me. Trash. Absolutely trash. You're gonna see why after this one, because 150cc on this track is just a fucking nightmare to play. Dino Jungle would have been 1000 times better than this nonsense. On 200cc there is only two bad things. This trick here and this wall part here leading to this nest. On 150cc is literally the whole track. And especially the fucking bridge here. You're gonna see why after. This bridge is full of nonsense. Like the whole track of DK Summit, I think this was coded by someone's ass and not brain. That's just how bad this bridge is on 150cc. And after that there is only 6 tracks left. You might see, yeah, it's a consistent one. Yeah, but just look at the one. I'm not gonna talk too much during this one. Just gonna let you enjoy the garbage, you know? Yeah, as you saw from lap 1, the downhill section after this turn is a fucking tragedy. And then there's the mountain cut, which I'm not even taking correctly, but it's just so fast that if you don't go for it, you just lose the run basically. And then the hell bridge, like I call it. And even then I was lucky with this one because I got only one slow trick on this lap 2, but just look at lap 3. That's a bit of a better version of the nest. Normally you're supposed to cut that turn before the nest here. I also failed that and did that instead. If you look closely, I was on the right way, but the tricks didn't work. So I had to wait to get the right trick basically. So I'm gonna show you this one first because that's the one I'm the most proud of. Honestly, this category was way more fun than I thought it would be. Even if there is some shenanigans with the ladder ramp, I don't know what Nintendo did with this ladder ramp, but it has some slight problems. You think you can zoom earlier than you actually do, but in reality, if you zoom earlier, you're gonna lose your drift because the game decides to. You still have to have some shroom boots going into the boost panel, because if you have enough shroom boots to go on the boost panel, just about enough, I mean, you just gonna die. Otherwise, if you shoot that tiny bit later, the game just will register the shroom boost correctly, and you're just gonna succeed, I guess. And on 200cc is the same thing. My best place give me like low point 8, I think. I don't remember. Twenty was a very surprising run, even if lap 2 was not the best. Otherwise, the run was very solid, very good. I'm quite satisfied with this one overall, to be honest. Best please give me I.6. The part I have the most problems with is the spiral at the end. As you may have guessed, the spiral you have to take the white line, otherwise you will lose a lot of time. And it's the very edge of the boost panel like I did on lap 1. Otherwise you're losing a lot of time and you may hit the wall on the left side of the track, which gonna which is gonna kill your run obviously. And the last turn as well. Last turn is quite weird on 20cc, to be honest. So now, Demony time. Piranha Blanco, which is the last track I've done before completing the timesheet. After that there will be only 4 tracks remaining, and all tracks, despite one, are gonna be nearly 2 minutes long. And the last one, obviously We Rainbow World, is 2 minutes 32 seconds long on 150cc, which is the longest track of the game by 6 seconds or 7 seconds to Maple Treeway. This cut on 150 and 200cc is a nightmare, to be honest. I lose more than 1 second on lap 1 both times. And on lap 2 and 3 I'm like half a second off world record on both CCs. This shortcut is luck based as well. I missed that MT here. SMT, sorry. I have just about enough battery on the Switch to finish the video. And this is the last one I've got to complete the timesheet for good. Honestly, on 150cc this track was very hard for me to master. Especially the lap 1 cut, which I'm still not familiar with. Since it's very hard to do. Yeah, this cuts, yeah. A lot of people say this track is hard and not enjoyable to play. They are right. This track is hard, but it's not enjoyable to play for me. Even if I miss that SMT, yeah. Despite lap 1, this track is pretty fun on 150cc, to be honest. I'm quite surprised. Madrid. Honestly, this track is magnificent. So good. But oh my god, is it hard to play. Normally you should use Scooty here, but for some reasons I'm not comfortable with Scooty at all here. So I decided to do with BBD instead. I'm not that far off my best plate on this track, to be honest. And on Pure Ground Curve it was the same. I'm like 0.2, 0.350 off my best plate. Yeah, I am all white tops here. This grind on Madrid 200cc was so long. It took me ages to understand how to do the shortcut on lap 2. Took me, I think, more than 2 weeks. That's just how dumb that cut is. You're gonna see why in a few seconds. But otherwise, this track is so good to play, so fun, so satisfying to pull off the swats and everything. Yeah, if you combine the 150cc grind and the 200cc grind, I was for over a month on it. and Madrid 150cc was the track I chose to start the wave 6 grind with. But I was trying to go for world record on the track, but sadly, even if I got up early to play the game, yeah, that's the lap 2 shortcut right there. Sadly, it took me over 4 hours to download the Wave 6 update. I don't know what happened with the update for me. It was the same for a few other people, but the update just didn't work. I had to pause the game, pause the download, restart it again, turn off the console, turn it back on again. It was, I don't know what it is, but it was a very long time. On Madrid 200cc, my only weak section or lap is lap 3. I was so stressed because of how good the pace going into lap 3 was that I failed a bit. It didn't cost me tops, but it probably costed me 122, if I had to guess. This swag on the other hand on 200cc is a nightmare to play, because you guessed it, the combo. Normally you should use Rosalina or Pauline to play it, but it was too difficult for me and I decided to use Yoshi instead. I'm honestly quite happy with this one, to be honest. Even if I can improve this lap too, because I had 9 coins. Otherwise, lap 1 especially was very good for me. It was my best plate, and lap 3 was not far off either. So this was unexpected for me. This track is very hard overall, but this one is pretty good for my standards, so I had to let this here. After this one, only 2 tracks and 4 categories remain. Bowser's Castle 3 from the SNES, which is probably the biggest overall a track has received in the entire DLC, to be honest. And also the music is absolutely fire on Bowser's Castle 3. I love this track so much, even if in 200cc the track is quite bad to play in some places. I mean 150cc it's the same, but both CCs are fun. Unlike Rosalina Ice World, which is this track, the spiral, the big turn, I mean, is quite bad to play. And also this part, the UMT SMT setup. if I'm 2 seconds behind world record, this one is pretty good for me. Just because I don't do an ace lap 2 and 3 that gains a 1.3 per lap. But it's so fun, man. I mean, just look at it. Just listen to that music. Can you imagine this being a SNES track in the first place? Because I just don't think so. So please, Nintendo, if some of your employees are watching this video, please make sure that next time that you remade an SNES course, SNES track, please make sure it's not flat and looks like this. Please. There's a recent change. A way better music. The layout is a bit modified, but it's for the better, I guess. It's way more flowing. The only downside are the 90-degree turns that can be a bit annoying, and the shroom cuts and the boost ramp. Otherwise, this track is very good, probably top 5 in the entire game, to be honest. See, Nintendo, you can turn bad, quote, bad SNES tracks that no one wants to be remade, essentially, to absolute masterpiece. And after this one, only one track remains, and I'm gonna show you 200cc first. Because after that, I'm gonna show you 150cc, which for me is a very special way to end the video on, and the fact that the DLC is over after this, so, and I got such a special time on it, which I didn't thought I would get, but I somehow did. %9 on the Switch, oh my god. Close. 5 minutes left around. I've made a mistake on lap 3, at the end of lap 3 on this one. That probably costed me around 0.2, probably. On 200cc this strat is quite hard to time show. I mean on 150cc as well, but not as much as in 200cc. In Wave 6, Nintendo decided to add 4 new characters: Funky Kong, Diddy Kong, Pauline, and Peachette. And also 17 new Missuits. I mean, you already saw on Moon Highway, but here's one new Missuits, the question block Missuits, which I like quite a lot, to be honest. Yes! The track is quite hard to time trial, as you can see. The half pipe after the glider, and here's the mistake. But 150cc is, how to say, yeah, 2:31.8, second place. Idle 2:32.8. On Central track to be only 1.3 seconds behind world record is very good for me to maintain that. And here is the PT Piranha misfits. PT Piranha, which was a new character added in Wave 5 also. And with Kamek and which was the third one already? Kamek, PT and Wiggler, yes. Wiggler. Wiggler misfit also exists too now. So this is a good end to the video. I don't know when I will be able to record my records again on this game, because if you haven't heard already, there is news that the new Nintendo Switch is coming. Nintendo haven't confirmed anything, but 2024 in terms of games it looks pretty empty. So it's probably coming at the end of the year or at the first semester of 2025. And along with it, there could be a new 3D Mario game, which is absolutely needed because the last one was Super Mario Odyssey in 2017, and a brand new Mario Kart next year as well. So there is a lot of work for them to provide us new games. I'm sure they will succeed. So thank you guys and everyone else for your patience. I know I didn't have that much time to record, so I decided to do it today. I know it's a bit late since we are late March in 2024, but Happy New Year to everyone. And see you all pretty soon, I hope. Have a nice day. Have a nice evening, everyone, and see you next time. Bye.